week of discussing topics that speak to things that we can do now, today, that will bring reward tomorrow in our future, I would like to discuss the importance of kindness. You might remember back to the comic books of old, comic books like Archie, Superman, Fantastic Four, a host of others, the other heroes and entertaining figures. But often in the back of those comic books, there would be an advertisement, a promotional comic strip promoting the Charles Atlas fitness program. Now, the storyline of the advertisement usually centered around a skinny, scrawny man enjoying his time on the beach. Out of nowhere, a hulking bully appears, insulting the scrawny figure and kicking sand in his face. Embarrassed and frustrated with his inability to confront the much larger tyrant, the scrawny man turns to the Charles Atlas workout regimen and begins to transform his scrawny figure into a sculpted figure. The closing scene of the advertisement shows the same boisterous bully, but this time, instead of him picking the fight, the now well-muscled man that was once the focal point of the taunts of the bully, now that guy confronts the bully. Walking up to him, he boldly asks him, "Remember me?" and then punches the bully in the mouth. The onlookers applaud, the admiring women swoon, and he is declared to be the hero of the beach. While this comic is only striving to advertise and promote a workout regimen, it also provides wise counsel for those that are paying attention. And that is simply this: be careful how you treat people on your way up the ladder, because they are the same ones that you will meet on your way down. In Luke chapter 16, Jesus shares the story of two men. The first, who was simply referred to as a rich man, that lived a very desirable life. He had great wealth, riches, and was living the dream. In close proximity to the rich man, there was a beggar by the name of Lazarus, who the Bible tells us was a beggar who longed just to eat the crumbs that fell from the rich man's table. His life was not enviable, and his only companions were the dogs that would come to lick his sores. However, the day came when these two men died, and the poor beggar was carried away to Abraham's bosom, a place of rest. And while the rich man was taken to a place of torment, the Bible says that in hell, the rich man looked up, asking if someone would ask the beggar just to dip his finger in water and place it on his tongue. While this is obviously an extreme illustration of, at least for the sake of the principle that we're examining, it is one that should lead us to examine our treatment of others. The Bible expressed in Ephesians chapter 4, verse 32, that we should be kind one to another, tenderhearted, forgiving one another, even as God, for Christ's sake, has forgiven you. Another passage tells us that we should follow peace with all men. The fact is, we never know the twists and turns that life will bring, and the person that you may be leading today may very well be leading you tomorrow. Picking and choosing who we will show kindness to is a certain recipe for disaster and for regret. Going back to the statement that we made earlier concerning being careful how we treat people on our way up the ladder, many are gracious and kind to those that they believe will help them up the ladder. When we are selective with our kindness, generously heaping kindness upon those that can aid us in our pursuits, but almost an entirely different person toward those that seem to offer us nothing, our character is flawed. Here is an easy solution: be kind to everyone. Jesus said it this way: do unto others as you would want them or have them do unto you. Your kindness to someone today will undoubtedly be rewarded with respect, kindness tomorrow.